Okay, in this video, this is video number 2, instructional video on how to install my yLED-ac into a KR-800s or a Yaesu G-800s, which are the same rotator controller. So basically, this is, if you didn't see the other video, this is my new yLED-ac version 1.3. This is the latest updated version. Has a full bridge rectifier, an LED protection resistor, and a filter capacitor, as well as the brightness adjustment, and we have a terminal block for ease of installation. So there we go. So that's this is the latest updated version of the yLED-ac. So let's get into it and install this into the KR-800s. What you're going to need is one Phillips head number 2 screwdriver, a pair of strippers, I use this style, a pair of cutters. You'll need an adjustment screwdriver, flat, small, to adjust the actual the brightness if you need to. And you also need a small jeweler's Phillips screwdriver to put the wires into the terminal of the yLED. So okay, here we go. What you need to do is this way around. We take out the 2 screws on the back corners of the casing. First thing we need to do, down there. We then turn him upside down. Upside down with it facing towards you will be easier. You can see what we're doing. That's the way to go. Okay, remove the feet. Okie dokie. Feet removed. At this stage you can remove the 3 screws that hold the front panel on. Now grab the whole thing, turn him up, and basically flex the casing and slide it back like that. Out she comes. Righty-o-ty. Now, we haven't got to do a major thing here, so we can leave that screw in. We can undo this top screw there into this strap. You'll undo this one as well. Where it's supposed to come out. Also, to get it out of the road so you can work, is take this one off from here. Keep that screw handy. Righty-o-ty. So then, what we're going to do now, first thing we need to do is go over this corner here. Now the wires that go to the actual to the bulb, which would probably be now blown in yours. So we grab the side cutters. And right up underneath here, underneath, you probably can't see it, it's just like, I'll go more sideways this way, so you can see it. Green wire at the top here, just chop it back as close as possible to the front panel. Unthread it from all the spaghetti of wiring down here. These are a mess, these things, but not a problem. And then there's a pink wire, which disappears over here. Again, chop that off as close as possible to the front housing, and we'll have to thread that back up through there. Okay, now let's turn a bit to the side here. Now, very gentle, do not stress these wires. These wires break really easily. So what we're going to do now is remove this bottom screw near the power switch. Keep that handy, and the top one up in here. Again, keep that handy. Keep it on. If it's a magnetic screwdriver, keep it on the screwdriver. grab your yLED-ac, sit it on top of the of those mounting brackets there, and it should just sit straight in. Being a bit of a pain. Get the wire out of the road would be a good idea. Alright, then just reinstall your top screw, and no, it didn't sit in properly. For some reason it didn't sit in properly. That's it. These are very tight onto the lens, so you must make sure it actually aligns and grabs the lens. Grab your bottom screw, put the screw back into there, like that. Come back around here. So let's see what it's doing. I'm going to strip your wire back. You can tin it, but for this exercise where you're just doing it you only need like about 8mm or thereabouts. Where's the pink one? There's a pink one. Stripping back. These are automatic ones. So just grab it and auto strip it. Okay, that's ready. Grab your jeweler's screwdriver. Just reduce. Turn the screws out a bit. What have we got here? Oh, get this pink wire underneath all the other wires. Be a good idea. Put it in the bottom one. Doesn't really matter which way it goes. This is AC. So into there. We can still see what I'm doing. Yes. Do the screw up. This is in the bottom one. It can go on the top one, whichever you fancy. It doesn't really matter. Untangle this thing from that lot. Make sure there's no strays hanging out the wiring, which that one there is. Put him into the terminal block. And again, do him up. Alrighty. Now, all the wires out of the road. Slide him back in underneath the make sure the bottom down here slides underneath the housing and sits in properly and doesn't grab wires like this one just did. There's a wire down there, you've got to make sure it doesn't get caught on it. There's just wires everywhere in these things. Not exactly a nice, easy to work on controller. Okay, at this point put that top screw back in again, which is countersunk. Now these ones are countersunk and they're a coarse thread, self-tapping thread. Put that back in there, that will just hold this back together again. Over here, put that back in there like that. Grab your back screw, line up the hole. Probably can't see what I'm doing. Line up the hole, I can see what I'm doing. Okay, install the countersunk screw into this. Righty-righty. Now, you can turn him on his side or on his back, whichever way you want to go. This way is probably just as easy. Grab your 3 screws for the base. Line them up. Righty. Okay, there's our 3 screws back into there. Okay, at this stage, now you set up this stage, and you can see in here, there's the adjuster right there. So at this stage, you could physically plug it in, turn it on, and adjust the brightness to suit your brightness level you want. This is already preset. If I remember correctly, yeah, it's sitting about halfway between those 2 points. So it's a matter of just turning it, the dial, it's sitting on the first number 3, and there's a little 3 on the display there on the side of it. I just normally sit about there, but just adjust it to your own level. Once you've set that, disconnect all the power again, check all your wiring, make sure there's no wires hanging out anywhere, and basically grab this back panel again, lift this up, slide him on, back into there like that, turn him over, put your feet back on again, one foot, there's another one, and the other one, okay, nearly done. And last foot, that didn't take up, where are you? Get back in there, there you are. Oh yeah, turn him back over again, install the 2 back corner top screws, one there and one there, and basically there you are, it is done. One yLED-ac installed into a KR-800s, or KENPRO KR-800s. Well, good, there you go. That is done. See you next video. Bye.